Unit. Unit is a measurement of a physical quantity with comparison to another basic quantity. For example, you can say if you have one human, two humans, three humans, four humans. How can you represent it? You can represent it as 4 humans. Now here 4 is just a number. Human is a unit. So that means 4 is a number. You are multiplying 4 with human. That gives you 4 humans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 humans. Here human is a unit. 4 is a number which defines and which compares your measurement. That means with 4 you are multiplying human, so you get 4 humans. 4 is a number, human is a unit. Similarly, you can take the unit of sound. Assume you define as a unit of time. Then what happens is a unit for 2 and for 3. You can go crazy with it, you can do anything with it. Assume you want to measure length, for example. You can take anything. You can take length of one pen. Two pens. Three pens. So what's this distance? Three pens. Now I take this out. What's this distance? Two pens. Now here again, pens is an unit. This is a single unit. You are comparing this distance with this distance. 2 is just a number. 2 is a multiplier. You are multiplying 2 with the unit. 2 pens, you get a whole new meaning. Pens is just a unit, 2 is just a number or a multiplier. When you combine both together, that gives new meaning. Now, you can define length with pens, you can define length with rods, you can define length with anything. Similarly with time and speed, etc. But then internationally they have defined 7 fundamental units. 7 fundamental units. These are called SI units. Systeme Internationale. So what are these units? Let's see. The first unit is length. The SI unit of length is meter. It's represented by small m. The next one is time. Its SI unit is seconds. It's represented by small s. Next is mass. It's represented by kilograms. kg. Next unit is current. Its unit is, SI unit is ampere. It's represented by capital A. Next unit is temperature. It's represented by a SI unit Kelvin, capital K. Next physical quantity is amount of substance. Amount of substance. It's represented by SI unit mole, MOL. Next physical quantity is called luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. Its SI unit is candela, represented by CD. These are 7 physical quantities, 7 fundamental physical quantities. Why are they called fundamental physical quantities? Because each and every other quantity can be defined by a combination of these fundamental units, fundamental quantities. For example, if you take speed, it can be defined as length per time. If you define acceleration, length per time per time. If you take, for example, force, mass, length per time square, etc. These 7 fundamental quantities are called fundamental quantities. The others which can be derived from a combination of these fundamental quantities are called secondary quantities. For example, speed is a secondary physical quantity because it can be defined as length per time, that is nothing but meter per second. We write this as ms to the power minus 1. Now similarly, acceleration. It can be written as length per time per time. That is nothing but length per time square. That can be written as meter per second square. Now why are these called secondary physical quantities? Because they can be derived from 7 fundamental quantities. The 7 fundamental quantities, you can't derive it from any of them. They just are there. They are fundamental, like the building blocks of a building. The secondary physical quantities and all the quantities in the whole physics world can be derived from these 7 fundamental quantities. They are not like building blocks, they are like small structures, you can say. For example, a building block is a fundamental quantity. And a combination of blocks is a secondary physical quantity. Fundamental quantities, you can't derive it from any of them. Secondary quantity, you can derive it from the fundamental quantities. Thank you.